Good morning. Hello, hello. Hi all. This is Shan Myung. I'm an independent beauty guide in training with Limelight by Alcone. And this morning I thought that I would start my day off with you all. So good morning. Happy Monday. This morning I am just gonna do a basic base. Good morning. And nothing too crazy. I'm just gonna do my foundation. I'm gonna do the primer, foundation, and finishing spray with some mascara. How's everyone doing? The reason that I'm not super loud is because my kids are still asleep and I'm trying to avoid any of them to wake up. Because we all know that once they wake up, it's just total chaos, right? Okay, I'm starting with my first base makeup primer. So the first base makeup primer, it's an oil-free mist and it's vitamin based. So essentially just think of it like you're putting on your vitamins for the day onto your face though. So what it's going to do, it's going to create this very smooth canvas. Like if you're an artist, you're wanting to create a really smooth base for your painting to go on, and essentially your face is your painting, right? It's the base of your painting. So lots of vitamins, and it is silicone free, so good stuff. And you're gonna want to do about 4 to 5 sprays. And when you spray it, you'll see that. Good morning, Steven. How are you this morning? How did you sleep, dude? How did you sleep with the baby? Okay. Sorry about that as I reach over and grab my tools. We have Jenna Beige. That's what I'm going to use. You slept good, buddy? You know, I woke up this morning and I thought to myself, I will message you offline, Stephanie. Good morning, Steph. Hello, hello. I will message you, Stephanie, with the price. So now I'm putting the foundation on. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Yes, if anyone ever wants to share my video, please do so. I am completely appreciative, totally grateful, and I'll love you for it. Okay. So how's everyone's Monday going so far? I realized, so to go back to what I was saying, I woke up this morning and I realized that I am not a morning person, but I feel like it has to do with my broken sleep in the last 3 years. Because we were just talking about last night that Kenny and I were talking about how, you know, we had Ethan and Caleb back to back basically, and so I woke up this morning and I was like, man, like I really never get enough sleep, and every morning I'm always tired. And, I mean, we have a pretty busy life. But I was like, man, I'm just so tired, and it's so aggravating, because I don't get that when I wake up. I'm not like, yeah, so, yeah. You know what? I am going to add on. I'm gonna do my not my lip liner, my eyeliner. So this is the smudge proof eyeliner pencil. And I love this. This is all we have. It's in black. It's all we need if you want to do a colored eyeliner. We have pencils, like we have this is just an example, like we have different tools, and then you can just use our eyeshadow, because all of our stuff is so versatile. It's great. It is so great. And something to mention, this dries super fast. And I know I'm going off, I know I am. Sometimes I like a thicker line, and sometimes I like a thinner line. Really just depends on what mood I am. Right? So Stephanie, I think you're still with me. One of the great things about the primer, actually all of our products, one of the really great things about it is that it lasts a really long time. So I forgot how long this lasts. I don't know if someone had it for like 6 months, but and I actually have a breakdown of how long each product lasts. Both the makeup and the skincare, I have the breakdown of the actual like scents per day. It's pretty crazy. So it kind of it tells you, like, for the makeup and the skincare, like if you were to use it religiously, like every single day, or for the skincare, either every day or the suggested like usage, it's crazy how much money you actually save in using our products versus like, other products. And our products work, let's just face it. They are just not to boast or anything, but they're pretty great. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep going because my sons are not waking up right now, and that is a huge selling point for me. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead with some blush. I gotta find out what color this is. I know it's a peachy color, but I can't just keep saying peachy. I gotta say what color it is, Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. I've got to get a different blush brush. We know this. We know this. We know this. So I'm still needing to get on YouTube more. I didn't get on all week, which is not a good thing. I've got to do that. I was gonna talk this morning about a few friends. I was gonna give little shout outs. So I think it was like in the last 6 months, and I've been friends with this person for, oh gosh, since elementary school. And, you know, we've had our ups and downs and everything. And so she is in the Uber driving business. And, you know, we've kept in touch off and on throughout the years. And in the last, I think it was in the last 6 months, if not year. I know time goes by so fast, I don't know. So we started connecting more and more on Facebook and that kind of thing. And so for those of you who don't know, like, I got really turned off by Facebook. And she and I just started talking more and more. And I was just like, you know, I only come on for you, just to see how you're doing and how things are with your life, because she was just always on Facebook. And she actually got recognized at Uber. And I think that was when, it wasn't like because she's famous or anything. It was just like, she, you know, she has a family, and she's just very, like, much a go-getter. And not that none of my other friends are, but I just kept seeing these things happen to her. And I was just like, wow, like, my phone was, sorry. And I was just like, wow. And you know, there's something about me now that's different from before. I really appreciate, and I gravitate towards people that either inspire, motivate, or I can essentially admire. Like, I can look up to them for kind of like, sort of like mentorship. And she was like all of those things, like continuously over and over again. And this is for you, Teresa Ferguson. And I was just like blown away by her constantly. And so when she got her Uber recognition, I guess I'll call it Uber recognition, I was just like, wow. Like, I know her, and I'm like, you know, pretty good friends with her. And I've known her for all this time. It wasn't like I just met her like a little while ago. And, you know, I just felt really, like, I guess kind of fortunate. Not because I felt like, oh my gosh, I know a famous person. It's just more like, wow, you know, like, this person that I've known off and on, you know, for this many years has continuously improving upon themselves. They are just so ambitious, and they, you know, are really like a go-getter as far as, like, they go hard for their family, you know. And I really admire that about her. And all of a sudden, initially I just started going on Facebook more and more to kind of like, you know, check up and see how she's doing. Not stalk her or anything, but just to check up and see, like, you know, how things are going. And you know, everyone goes through stuff. So I'm always like, oh, I go on Facebook to see how you're doing and everything, and, you know, just to see if you're okay and whatever is going on in your life. And I just started going on more and more. And I actually want to thank Vanessa Dang. She's another girl. This girl taught me how to deal with certain situations that I'm not comfortable with in the social media realm. And so I really want to just say thank you, because honestly, without her, I probably wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing now. And, you know, we all have fears and obstacles and challenges in life, whether it's personal or it's, you know, career oriented, that we have to get through. And it's always nice when, I'm sorry, my voice is cracking. It does that when I first wake up. We all have these things that we have to get through, but we have to have tools that allow us to, you know, they're kind of like little pulleys that assist us in getting through whatever obstacles or challenges that we have. And it's nice when we have friends that we can talk to about our issues and say, oh, like they have suggestions for us. That's what I like. I like it when it's great to have friends that you can like vent to, you know, when you have stuff going on and you really don't know what to do. And it's like, it's literally just like driving you bananas, right? And it's great that you can have friends to vent to, but I think that a step up from that is to have those friends that give you solutions. And I'm not saying like all the time, like they always have to have a solution. I'm just saying that it's really nice when you can go to someone and tell them something and they're like, oh, yeah, you know what you can do for that? Blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, hey, you know, like I'm there. This morning I am going to, can I not? Shoot. Okay. It looks like I cannot. What happened? Alright, well then today I'm just gonna, sorry for bending over continuously, you guys. I'm looking at my makeup and seeing what else I can do. I'm not gonna do any, you know what, I will do some, let me see if I can find my other, that was my peachy one. I've got to change my palette so that everything is just like there for me, because right now it's not, and everything is broken down, and so I literally have to go through each and every one of these, like this one's empty, you see, to figure out, okay, I'm going to use this one, this is a super pink, to figure out which one I can use, and, oh, here it is, okay, so I'm going to do the Lottie and Ash for my lips this morning. We're stepping it up a little bit, yes we are. Hi, see, you could already see it. Good morning. So you guys, I actually have, the next 2 weeks are going to be a little bit crazy for me, which is also, it gave me the motivation to get on because I am not going to be as active probably because I have 2 papers due in the next 2 weeks and they're not short papers. And I was supposed to start working on them last week, but I got super intensely caught up with my business. As usual, it happens because I realized, you guys, okay, here's the secret I'm going to tell you. When you are so passionately in love with something, it's just natural. It's like, and here's also something that I learned from going on the seminars with Kenny this weekend. This was probably the coolest thing that clicked into my head. It was so crazy. So the speakers are talking, and these are like 6, and one of them was a 7-figure earner, okay? That motivates me. I'm sorry, it just does. I don't know why. I guess it's just like inspirational, motivational. And, you know, it's cool to like what you do, but it's better to love what you do. Because seriously, I mean, it's all work, right? It's all like stuff that we have these duties, we have these tasks that we have to do every day. But when you are so passionately in love with what you do, it's just so much more worthwhile. It really is. I start out in the morning, some days when I have more active days where I'm like, okay, I have these other things that I have to do, like especially when it comes to school, because I know that I'm going to suffer greatly if I wait until the last minute because I'm doing my business stuff, right? So I know, because I've gone through it, that I really have to set aside some serious time because I have other things like my kids, right? And so, but it's just the point that when you have your own business, you really have to like love what you're doing. And the stress was that, or the point was that you have to just be like so like obsessed. Okay, and I know that sounds like a scary, dirty, naughty word, but the way that it was portrayed, or that they were, the way that I understood it is, it's a healthy obsession because this is your business and this is something that you're really like, you are pouring your time, your effort, your sacrifice, you're investing into it, both with time and money. Like, this is serious. And it's, I mean, not everyone initially starts off that way, but when you really pour yourself into it and you fall in love with it, it's a whole new realm. It's a whole new world to like wake up to every day. And yes, I'm not a morning person, but I truly am so driven and passionate about what I do. And that's the difference. And it clicked when I was listening to, it was like two people talking about this way, and it was just like, it really stuck with me, and it was like a light bulb that went off, and I was just like, wow, because that's how I feel. I get so lost. I don't do it on purpose. I get so lost, and I thought, oh my gosh, like that's how I am. That's how I think. That's totally how I think. I am just so like off the wall, getting deeper and deeper and deeper into it. And it's almost like I can't help myself. And when they said that, I felt so much relief and so reassured, just because I thought, okay, well, this is a good sign. It means that I'm moving in the right direction. This is a good sign. It means, there are obsessions that are healthy. And please don't take it in the wrong way. But that is exactly how I took it. A, I'm moving in the right direction. This is a good thing for me. B, there are healthy obsessions. And they're just like, you really just have to be obsessed. Like off the wall, crazy, nuts, obsessed. And I thought, oh my gosh, that's me, right? And when someone of, a higher status, not just with money, but with other things in success, is talking, and it's just making all kinds of sense, you're just like, oh, your antennas go up, and it was just a huge sigh of relief for me. It really was. So anyways, I've been wanting to point that out because I thought it was worthwhile. Overall, I was really pleased, and it was time and it was money well spent. Good morning, Precious. Okay, let me tell you, Precious is one of the women that I dearly love, respect, admire, and look up to. I don't get to go and see Precious's videos too often, but this woman rocks it. She is super like, I really, hi Angel! Good morning, Angel! Oh shoot, okay. So you guys, I have some bad news. I have to get off because my battery is dying. I didn't realize that I was that low. I know I didn't do my... Oh, actually, you know what? It's fine. I just did my lips and they're good. Lottie and Ash. So we did the primer, and this is the 10 Years Younger Finishing Spray. I'm gonna hurry up and do this real quick. Precious, you know you rock it, woman. You are... Like, whenever I go on and I see you, I'm just like, I'm on it. I get motivated from seeing you. And that's the thing about Limelight. Whenever in doubt, whenever you're down, all you gotta do is watch a video of your colleagues and you're just like, good to go. You're like, I got this. I'm inspired. I'm motivated. It's like a pick-me-up. Yes. Love the 10 Years Younger Finishing Spray. This is the stay on your canvas. Yes, Precious. We all motivate each other. That's right. So this is also oil-free mist. It's a very fine mist like the First Base Primer. And it lasts up to 16 hours. Woo, woo, woo! Excuse me. We all want that, right? So, just spray that and, sorry, I was trying to talk well. Anyways, so, I am going to conclude before my battery really, really, really dies. It just went dim, which means that, I have less than 5% now. Oopies! So, thank you so much for waking up with me. And, oh, thank you, Precious. I love Precious. She's amazing. I will see you guys later on today, hopefully. And this is Shan Myung. I am an independent beauty guide in training with Limelight by Alcone. Loving it! I'll see you guys later. Bye!